Ladies and gentlemen, a doctor up on Capitol Hill told Congress to work remotely as much as possible because it is spiking up in the halls of Capitol Hill. And Brian P. Moynihan, an attending physician, a top doctor for Congress, he sent a letter stating that they really need to consider doing more work right now from home than everybody gathered together up on Capitol Hill. So the House is not scheduled for another session until next week. The Senate will return on Monday. And, these people don't stay up there all the time anyway. And it says that the Senate returns Monday for a session that lasts about 17 minutes before a vote scheduled for later in the day. So it was postponed due to the snow, and y'all saw how bad the snow was. People literally stuck on I 95 for over 24 hours. So he is basing this on, average day things that are going on up there. Apparently, it's spreading there just like the rest of the country. So he said it is critically necessary unless an individual is alone in a closed office space or eating and drinking food in the service area. So they are not providing any figures on how many, breakthrough infections of what they refer to. They're not referring to anything of that nature. So the growing caseloads have caused cascading absenteeism rates at the workplace around the country, including among schools. And I got one on Chicago that I'm going to be doing where the teachers took a vote to get rid of in person classes. And Lori Lightfoot is having a meltdown over that. So we have schools and we have a lot of airline employees sick, and that's causing cancellations. And y'all, as far as the airlines are concerned, there are still cancellations going on even beyond all of the holiday travel. It's still happening, because a lot of crew members and pilots, they're sick. Healthcare providers, police departments, fire departments, and other essential workers, services are being disrupted and will only get worse in the future. So the daily cases are increasing more substantially in the coming weeks. This is what the doctor is warning. So they have not gotten any type of information or feedback from Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer at this point in time, but he is telling them to get the hell up on out of there. That's what he's letting them know. Y'all better go now because this situation is not going to get better. Currently, the House requires lawmakers and aides to, have their face coverings on in the chamber, except when they've been recognized to speak, and in most other settings in the Capitol and House office buildings. The Senate is also encouraged to, have a face covering, but it's not required. So Republican lawmakers and aides in both chambers are markedly less likely than Democrats to, wear their face covering. We know that. We knew that from before. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? We're going to have to do another live stream on obituaries because it's going through the roof again. So, we're definitely going to be doing that real soon. And, this is only going to get worse. And unfortunately, the people that are in charge are not handling this right, and they're not going to handle it right, ladies and gentlemen. And I think this is the time, and I said this before, that we break away from conforming to people's ways that really have no direction in this whole thing. And going on 2 years, I think it's safe to say they have no real direction or plan on how to deal with this thing. And they should no longer be followed by anybody, in my opinion. They can go off and do their own thing. I'm not following what they do and what they say, and I think most of us need to take on that attitude. If they really knew what they were doing, we would have seen something by now. We're not seeing a thing. We are still literally standing on square one from 2020, and we haven't moved. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this story about Congress being told to start working remotely as much as possible. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.